Hey everybody, and welcome to another video of the new Battlebots pack created by Good Robottal for the video game Robot Arena 2. So, previous two episodes, we've seen eight robots in each one of them, simply trying them out and all that fun stuff, and gotten a lot of fun matchups out of them. And we'll see 8 more in this one, and I will admit this is probably one of the more stacked of the fields of the bunch. So we got several big names and a few robots that I feel are underrated from the original pack. So this will be a lot of fun, and let's see which 8 robots are being featured tonight. Yeah, so in Group C we got Battlesaw, who is one of the robots I believe is a little underrated from the previous version of the pack, that full body spinner. Then right down below, Deadblow Eternal, beautiful hammer robot design. Gigabyte right down there, full body spinner. A couple more big names on the right side with Hypershock and Mad Catter, and they're powerful vertical spinners. Then the remaining bunch from this group, Overhaul and Pardon My French lurk right there. There are two more pretty neat robots, and then Tombstone, who's one of the other big names of the bunch. So yeah, this is one of the more stacked groups here. So if you don't know how this process is run, basically, this isn't really meant to be competitive, basically this is meant more to like try out the robots, kind of like introduce them a little bit, promote it a little bit, similar to what other channels like the Dominus Ignis and soon to be Porinog with the second season of Battlebots Armageddeon have been doing. So that's kind of the idea, just like try them out a little bit and see what they can do, kind of especially before I start recording the next season of War Machines, which filming will be coming soon. So yeah, and so let's go ahead and get going. First matchup here, where it's going to be Hypershock versus Gigabyte. Normally this would be a fight where like I choose Hypershock with the plow, but Gigabyte, like if you've seen the Dominus Ignis' challenge videos and seen how Captain Shredderator's AI performs, Gigabyte's AI does the exact same thing. And so I'm going to drive Gigabyte in this one. And by the way, while I'm hunting out Hypershock, huge shout out to Captain Mantine, because basically Gigabyte and Captain Shredder's drive system is very wonky in here, and he changed up the drive system a little bit, and now Gigabyte's quite a bit easier to drive. So big shout out to him for that. That should make this matchup a bit easier. So let's get this matchup underway. Yeah, and by the way, I turned the audio off on this one because I noticed in the previous two videos that I've been having issues getting the audio up to at a level to where it won't overpower me, kind of. But yeah, this is a rematch from one of the biggest fights one of the biggest fights in Battlebots Champions right there, because like that was a heck of a fight that we got there between these two robots, and that episode was just such a great way to kick off Battlebots Champions, and probably I'd say one of the best episodes in Battlebots history. And we got some monster hits though to start this one off. Pretty incredible stuff. And oh boy, I think I just lost a tooth, and Hypershock just lost 2 wheels, I think it was. He just lost 1 layer of both those front and back wheels. Oh gosh, and we almost just sent Hypershock out of the arena. Definitely noticing Gigabyte's got a lot of recoil whenever it hits, and I just got popped up into the air like that. Oh my gosh! Oh, we almost out of the arena Hypershock. I like how they did put a QR code on the bottom of Hypershock. I wonder if it actually works. If there's a good position, one of y'all should try to scan it or something. See if it works or not. I feel like I predict it probably wouldn't, but you never know. So, because you never know, Charlie might have put like a QR code of like a picture of his dog or something. I don't know. So, halfway through this match, it's been a pretty solid fight. I am a little bit off balance. I think Hypershock did break a tooth off the spinner, but yeah, lots of chaos and damage so far in this fight. Trying to get a wheel on Hypershock, but not having very good luck. Yeah, I think I only have like 1 weapon tooth left here. Oh, there. Oh, that's probably one of the wheels we already broke off. Okay, let's admit Hypershock's smoking. But so far, this has been a good overall fight. Right. Hypershock definitely proving to be about as delicate as it was in the mod, but definitely the spinner isn't quite as powerful as it was in the previous mod, which is probably a good thing because it was a little OP. That I will flat out admit, and that's probably why it won War Machine Season 2, kind of, but soon War Machine Season 3.2 will be coming, and where Hypershock will look to defend its title, but first I gotta finish getting War Machine Season 3.1 out. I need to get the Grand Final out, which is next, and oh! We got a last second Uda right there, and yeah, it was a pretty solid fight. I'd probably say Gigabyte probably won that fight based off damage, but who knows? That was a really good fight, though. Oh, I'd say so. Oh, okay. Next up, Deadblow versus Mad Catter. I'm pretty sure Deadblow doesn't have an AI, so I'm gonna have to drive Deadblow in this fight, which that's fine. But yeah, I'm expecting. Unless if I can outdrive Mad Catter, I think Mad Catter is just gonna absolutely smoke me in this fight. Yes, Mad Catter is an absolute beast of a robot. And so, oh, we are winning the ground game very early on. Oh boy, that surprise, we're winning the ground game so far. I definitely do not want to fire the hammer right into that weapon, because I have driven Deadblow before and have done that before, and oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, get away, get away. And it never works out. Oh, here we go. And I almost flipped myself right there. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not good, not good. Now I need... Jeez, now here's where the onslaught starts up, and they already got me smoking. Jeez, this thing's like harder to like write completely than Hypershock was in the previous version of the mod. There we go. Come on, let's self-write. Okay, there we go. Now we got some breathing room. Oh boy, and they're taking more pieces. Oh gosh, they got a whole wheel right there. There we go. Now we caught Mad Catter by the sides once again. So, halfway through this fight, say Mad Catter's definitely winning this on damage, but at least we're running some pretty good hammer shots. Doesn't look like we're doing much damage though. Though the hammer doesn't seem to be doing much to them, so which is kind of unfortunate, but like we got a solid pin right here though. Oh, come on, come on! Ah, are you kidding me? We flipped ourselves again. No, and we just lost the tip of the hammer. I will admit, this fight is going better than how I thought it was going to at least, just because, like, yeah, like, as I said, Mad Catter is an absolute beast, and all that fun stuff. Oh, boy, and I think they just... Oh, okay, I still have half that wheel, but they're really stacking up the damage, and this is not looking good for me. Oh, well, we're underneath them again. And I can hit them with the stick at least. But it's not really going to do us much good. Though. Well, we survived that fight, and we got a last second Havoc glitch right there. Okay, well, I'd probably say Mad Catter won that fight, but I'm not really meant to judge at least. So, okay, well. Battles on Overhaul is the next fight, then, so once I find Overhaul wherever it's hiding at. Yeah, and so Battlesol is one of those robots where it takes a little while to load, so wouldn't be surprised if it takes like 10-15 seconds to actually load before we actually get to start this fight. But I'm looking forward to this one because I've heard Overhaul's Lifter, well, actually seen it. I've seen Overhaul's Lifter actually has a decent amount of power to it, so like I feel this should be a relatively good fight. It's gonna depend on if I can get the hits in with Battlesol and dish out the damage, because Battlesol is definitely one of those robots where like it's definitely a bit OP compared to how it like performed in real life. Because Battlesol's full body spinner can actually do some serious damage to their opponents. So okay, there we go. So let's get this fight underway. Oh boy, and Overhaul's already got us out of control. Oh, you're temporarily at the sides. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, Overhaul's Lifter is pretty solid, actually. Oh, and we got a flip on him. And we got part of a wheel. Well, we got the entirety of that wheel, so... Jeez, and that messed up Overhaul's drive pretty good. And now we're starting to do some damage to that weapon right there, that front. Overhaul's still getting some quality flips on us, though. Practically just suplexed us. Hey! Oh man, did the game just crash? Oh man, that kind of sucks. Right when we got the head of Overhaul right there. I might go again, honestly. Let's do a round 2 because that was pretty fun at least. So. Alright, here we go for round 2. Let's do this thing. Jeez, an Overhaul's already got us flipped over. Oh gosh, and that was crazy. Even though I think that was probably a Havoc glitch, and almost got suplexed right there. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Are you kidding? Oh, good thing we're back in. I would have. Overhaul is struggling to. So right now they do. Oh! We just sliced that thing right off. Heck yes. And now we're pretty much just taking Overhaul apart piece by piece, basically, right now. Because I want to try to get a wheel or something, but so far we're not getting that. We're not getting those hits. But man, now you can see clearly like how devastating Battlesaw's spinner can be, and why it's somewhat overlooked at least, because like that thing can cause quite a bit of chaos. Just look at all the pieces, and it just crashed again. Although neither robot's really close to control board KOs, so I feel this might just be a normal crash or something. I don't know. Well, that was a solid fight. I'd say let's go on to our next one. The last one before each robot starts having their second fight. Which our next one, pardon my French, versus Tombstone. And I purposely set this one up like not for like Tombstone favoritism reasons or anything like that. But I want an opportunity to use pardon my French with the wedge configuration. So I decided to pair those two up because, well, I could have done it with Battlestar Gigabyte, but There's a reason for that. Okay, let's see how this goes anyway. I'm really not sure how this fight's gonna go, but well, so far we're knocking Tombstone off balance pretty well. But I gotta be very careful to not get flipped. Because part of my French does gyro pretty badly. And I'm very nearly flipping myself over, just trying to get away from Tombstone. But so far we're taking the hits pretty well, but I'm saying that when we're only like 30 seconds into the fight. Let's see what the drum spinner can do. Oh gosh, and we're smoking already. And that's a piece of us. Can't tell if that's part of the drum spinner or part of the wedge. I think part of the drum spinner is what it looks like. Because we're a little bit off balance right now. Oh boy, more pieces getting taken off. Yeah, I think those are teeth to the drum spinner. Oh, we got part of a wheel on Tombstone. Oh gosh, we lost part of the drum spinner. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm trying to get that last wheel, but I don't think we have enough of our weapon to really be able to do much there. Like, we are controlling the fight pretty well, because like the plow is held up very well in this one, and all that stuff. Oh, and there went the last of the weapon, or I think the last of it, but still, though, it did not hold up well against Tombstone regardless. So. We are doing a pretty solid job pushing Tombstone around. I think we got the wheel grappled practically. Yeah, I will. Yeah, part of my French is holding up really well to these attacks. Very impressed with part of my French here in this one, and like, even though it is like Tombstone, and Tombstone didn't. It's too bad Tombstone didn't have a good. It's too bad Tombstone didn't really have a good season last year. Like, although it's kind of expected though that there were going to be a bunch of ups and downs, because like there were like so many big design changes within Tombstone for this upcoming season. Like, I always hate it how much hate Tombstone got, because like it wasn't really deserved. I felt because like Tombstone, because like Ray Billings has been trying to like improve Tombstone to fit the meta of Battlebots, since now people have like figured out how you take down this massive horizontal spinner right there, and like, and the end of the fight right there. Not sure who won, but if you guys want to judge, go ahead and put something in the comments section. But regardless, though, like, I hope we get to see Tombstone back another season. It's too bad we won't get to see them this year, or just because of Ray's injury, and yeah. So I bet we will see an improved Tombstone in another season, and hopefully we'll get to see them go on another deep run. But yeah, so next battle, I had to put a full body spinner battle in there just since we have two full body spinners here. So we're gonna do a Gigabyte versus Battlesaw fight. Yeah, once again, this one might take a little while to load. Yeah, Gigabyte's another one I'm kind of really looking forward to this year, because I heard I heard a lot of their design changes for this season were built into the full body spinner, dishing out more damage, more bite in that spinner, which I think definitely would be a pretty solid improvement, because like their durability was incredible last season, and they just, well, for the most part, and it was like more bite causing more damage right there. Definitely it'd help, I feel. So, oh, and oh gosh, and I am already all over the place. Okay, well, we're popping Battlesaw up into the air, and I wish I could stop popping up into the air on the floor like that. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Like, Holy crap, I'm having so many issues with the floor popping me up in the air. We're popping Battlebots up into the air, but not a lot of damage so far. I hope we get to see a Gigabyte and Captain Shredder rematch at some point, because, like, that fight was definitely a bit underwhelming of a showdown. I just felt like there was a lot missing. I felt it could have been more than what we actually got in that one. So I hope we get a rematch between those two and all that fun stuff. But yeah, there's a piece off. I can't tell who that is. Another piece right there. I know that one's part of Battlesaw. I felt the first one might have been part of us. I don't know. So, but yeah, pretty much it's just been a lot of weapon-on-weapon shots so far. I know we've been popping up Battlesaw into the air pretty well, while we've also been bouncing on the floor a lot. Like I said, the arena is a trampoline or something. But halfway through this match, I'd probably say Gigabyte's winning this one right now, but who knows, honestly. Well, there's probably our biggest hit of the match so far. So let Battlesaw kind of move towards us. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Yeah, the recoil on Gigabyte definitely is a bit much, I feel, because lots of the times we see Gigabyte like spinning out of control and rapidly shooting itself into the rails like that. I'm not even gonna guess what that was. But well, less than a minute to go here. We got Battlesaw smoking, and we've taken apart pieces of the weapon, but I think our spinner's taking damage too, from the looks of it. Well, there was a massive shot. Yeah, so Gigabyte would have a design advantage if these two were to like fight in real life, just because it's like a cone-shaped horizontal spinner. Like it's great. It's so well designed to take on robots like Battlesaw, which is why they won against like Malice, and we're winning it first against Tombstone. Oh, and I feel and would win a rematch. Oh my gosh, and a Havoc glitch. Holy crap! And Havoc glitch has prevented us from getting one last hit in there, but. That was a pretty solid fight, but let's go ahead and move on to another one. Deadblow versus Overhaul. And I would have wanted to drive Overhaul for this one, but unfortunately I don't think Deadblow is an AI, so I kind of have to drive Deadblow here. But this one, I kind of feel this one's going to go to Overhaul, just because, like, otherwise I need to do some damage to Overhaul in order to be able to win this fight, I feel. We're stuck on our side right now. Oh boy, oh no, oh no. Let's get out of there, let's get out of there. Okay, let's strike it with the hammer a few times. Yeah, so far it's definitely not doing much to Overhaul. Unfortunately, it looks like this hammer doesn't really do a lot of damage, but yeah, Overhaul's definitely at the better moments so far, I feel, but yeah, let's go ahead and get some more hammer shots, take control of it while we can. But now Overhaul's got us flipped over. Yeah, Hypershock in the last mod was so hard to self-right. That's like Deadblow here in this mod. It gets flipped over. It does not want to self-right. It wants to just do a somersault in the air and then flip itself right back over once again. And like that right there once again, so. Okay, there we go. We're at the sides once again. We got a flip of our own in. Yeah, this one's been pretty back and forth. It's too bad that Deadblow's hammer just doesn't have that much punch to it. Cause like we are getting a small amount of points, but I don't see many marks right there. So I don't think it's. So like I don't really see any signs that it's doing a lot of damage here. But it's been pretty back and forth. It's been a pretty back and forth fight so far. So, which we always like to see. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, man, we might be stuck right here. Because our hammer's right in the outwards position. Oh, there we go. Can we get back in? Heck yeah. Oh, man, and overall got a pretty solid grapple. But yeah, what I'm hoping we get to see, though, is knowing that Overhaul brought a sword for this season. What I would love to see would be, even if it's just an exhibition match, Scorpios versus Overhaul. Scorpios uses the Overkill blade, Overhaul uses the knife, but looks like we're gonna get kind of out last second. But that was pretty back and forth, though, even though we're gonna give that one to Overhaul then. But yeah, it was a good fight anyway, and I will admit Overhaul is pretty solid and all that stuff, because like, yeah, Hello was able to stay on the attack right there and just constantly flip me over time and time again, and then just stay on me and stuff. Overall, it's got a lot of power within that lifter and that grappler system, which is, yeah, pretty dang impressive. So, okay, next one, Mad Catter and Pardon My French, and I don't know why I'm in this one. I'm gonna drive Mad Catter for this one. So, okay, let's do this one. Yeah, this one would be one I'm a little more nervous about, because Pardon My French did show some potential in the Tombstone fight, even if it possibly didn't win this one. And this time it's got the wedgelets, so it's able to possibly win the ground game. But so far we're winning a lot of these exchanges. You know, we already have Pardon My French smoking pretty badly. Well, and there goes one wedgelet. Let's see if we can get to the other side, maybe get a wheel or something. And, well, Pardon My French is trying to right themselves, which they did right there, but... oh boy, and that nearly flipped us over as well as them. Looks like we're doing some damage to that drum spinner, fortunately, because it looks a little off balance. Oh boy, and I think that was a piece of us right there. There, I see that right there. I'm guessing that's probably part of the vertical spinner or something, so. But I'd say this fight's pretty safely in our hands. Definitely a lot more one-sided than I was expecting it to, because expected maybe Pardon My French would get a moment or two in there. And pretty solid shot right there. I will admit, I like how Mad Catter drives and everything. Like, it's pretty easy to control and all that stuff, but... not sure how it would have changed if I was driving Pardon My French in this fight. But I want to drive Mad Catter for this one, just because I'm going to drive the opposing robot for its third fight coming, but... okay, this last one. Hypershock and Tombstone. And so there's an opportunity for me to use Hypershock with the wedge configuration, which is exactly what I'm going to do in this one. And let's go ahead and get rock and rolling again. So this one, rematch for, or not rematch, happened in Remars, which hopefully Battlebots releases that sometime soon. And just because I want to see all the action and carnage we got from there. Oh boy, and Tombstone already got part of one of my wheels. Well, we got part of one of Tombstone's wheels as well right there, so... oh gosh, and we were losing parts of the disc. It's just like the Pardon My French fight, we're losing pieces of the weapon, and the game just crashed right there. Game crashed that early into it, so we're gonna do it round 2. Alright, early hit to knock Tombstone off balance. And can we get a wheel or something? Oh, we almost had Tombstone out of the arena. Oh, we got part of a wheel right there. And Tombstone, I think, is the one that's smoking now. Yeah, crazy how well Hypershock performed last season, and everything, because like they were definitely, I felt, one of the shining stars of like Battlebots champions after how well they stood out after how they blasted several opponents. And I'm not sure what that piece was, but I'm guessing it's part of Tombstone's weapon pulley maybe. But like I was saying, like Hypershock definitely really stood out as like a robot you still don't want to underestimate, even if they have had lots of consistency problems throughout all these years. But yeah, I hope Hypershock continues the success they had this season, and hope it propels them to maybe even a serious run this upcoming season, or potentially the Giant Nut as well. Because yeah, hearing how well Hypershock performed in Remars as well, even without Will Bales as the driver, is still incredible. Cool stuff to hear. And yeah, geez, there are pieces of us all over the arena, but we're really hanging in there. And yeah, I hope. And then once again, I hope we'll get to see Tombstone once again. Definitely wishing Ray Billings the best. That's with all the injury-related stuff, and yeah, I bet we'll get to see another new improved Tombstone, as I kind of mentioned already. Because Tombstone will always be a huge legend. Oh boy, and I just lost part of the cloud. Tombstone is now starting to really stack up the damage, and the game just crashed. But not sure. I don't know if I saw a spark or anything like that, but I think we'll probably just move on to one of the last two fights of this, where we got a vertical spinner battle up next, which is another rematch from the first episode of Battlebots Champions, and I'm guessing you can probably already guess what that fight is going to be. And yeah, Hypershock, and then I'll let the AI control Mad Catter. And I will admit, like, there was not much difference between that fight and like a bloodbath, basically, because like the amount of damage that those two robots were able to do to each other in that one. And because, like, I have heard that Hypershock did take a huge amount of damage themselves from this fight. Oh my gosh, we already broke Mad Catter's weapon? One shot right there, and we've already... Jeez, and we've now taken apart the fork on Mad Catter 2. Jeez, wow, it only took a couple of hits, and we've already done that kind of damage to Mad Catter. Holy! Wait, what the heck did we just do right there? Because now Mad Catter's, one of their sides is exposed. The weapon is completely off. I did not think Mad Catter could take kinds of damage like that, and now we're going after wheels. Jeez, that is madness. Yeah, I did not think I could do damage like that to Mad Catter, and it looks like... I think that's another crash by the game. Yeah, it is. I think I was noticing a spark there, so I think Hypershock probably... I did not think Hypershock was going to win that fight that quickly against such a well-designed robot like Mad Catter. I didn't think Mad Catter would take the kind of damage it took in that one, and all the pieces we took off. Like, not a lot was that was not expected, but yeah. Last fight of the night, and it's a rematch from 2018 this time. We gotta do a Gigabyte versus Tombstone fight, which is a rematch I would really like to see in the future. Because that's been a huge rivalry between those two teams for such a long time, and I don't know how many meetings those two have, but I know it's a lot. And then the fight they had in 2018 was pretty dang incredible, and oh my gosh, and the arena's already messing with us. Yeah, starting it off with a good weapon shot, but we got a really good showdown between those two robots in their first meeting in 2018, and would love to see a rematch between those two once again, and just because it really was that incredible fight, and I think we'd get another good showdown if those two rematch, if those two get another fight against each other once again. Yeah, so far, minor weapon on weapon, basically weapon on weapon. Not a lot of big hits so far, and it's pretty much just us like chipping away at each other basically, but we're not really doing much so far. We are getting some pretty solid damage points, but Tombstone's getting more points though on us. So most of these shots seem to be more favoring Tombstone, but who knows? Oh boy, something came off. That was one of our weapon teeth. Oh boy, the first piece of damage went in Tombstone's favor right there. So, well, there's a piece right there. I think that's part of Oh, Tombstone lost a weapon tooth right there. Looks like it's off balance now, so. That's a more favorable sign. Oh, and that's probably the biggest hit so far, at least, even though it sent us all the way back to the rails. Oh boy, having physics, stop it. Yeah, looks like we're dishing out some more damage. Looks like we're taking pieces off. I'm gonna guess that's part of Tombstone's frame right there, and now we're starting to deliver some bigger shots. Yeah, I think those are pieces of Tombstone's frame right there. That frame is now starting to get a little more messed up. And geez, 30 seconds left to go. I want more of this because it's been a rock solid fight. Wait, what? I can't turn now. What the heck is going on here? I literally cannot turn. I can only go front and backwards. Come here, Tombstone. Well, the rails helped us get 3 more shots in, and we got Tombstone up on its backside. Oh, what a way to end this fight and end this video. So, yeah, once again, thanks for watching this video, and be sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more. Group 4 will be coming soon, Group D, basically, and lots more coming that hopefully you'll enjoy. So, thanks for watching this, and I will see you all next time.